Alright. Hey, hopefully this all works out. It's a new camera for me, new phone, so just farting around with it. Lazy cat. Alright, so it's been a long time. Who knows what's going on? Not me, really. Just want to give everybody a little bit of an update of what's shaking and what's going on. Was really hoping to be able to stream, but I think I'm jumping the gun on that one a little bit here. I got some new furniture coming, so I've got some rearranging to do. This is our old furniture from upstairs that I've brought down, but I guess yeah, making videos is weird, even though I've been thinking about it for a long time. Anyway, so this is downstairs. This is where my gaming space is. We've been rearranging a fair amount. Well, I've been rearranging. That thing used to be over there, and there used to be a different desk. The desk that's there right now used to be right here. This thing used to be in that room over there. The fish tank actually used to be right here on this. But as you can see, I've kind of just been going about life, trying to get shit together. It looks worse than it really is, trust me. It's only because 2 weeks ago I went and ordered some new furniture because we need to fill the space. But really everything is quite organized around here. I got my games going on. I got there's Meccano there. This is all the Lego. You know, we need to tuck some stuff in, like I said, because it just moved. There's a dartboard, barely used. I finally got some darts there for it for Christmas, so we'll see what happens with shaking. Here's my display case that I had to empty out. Used to have all my RCs in it. Now it's got a few of the kids' RCs. Some Lego. I don't know if I'm going to keep this thing or not. Here's Audrey. Once again, laziest cat. Yeah. So I do have a couple of issues. I do have my main machine here that I love. But I do have this half 9000 case that is gutted. But am I going to build something into it? Either that or, like I said, I got this off my eldest. And he actually built it as a desk. And I thought he was going to build a machine in there. But he never did. But I'm still waiting for my chair, which is going to go there. And then I'll decide what I'm going to do. There's not so lazy cat. Yeah, you're a pain in the butt. But then I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to make that so it is like a Murphy bed and folds up into the wall or what. But this tank has to move again. Needs to turn 90 degrees so it'll be coming out straight here. This is just where it keeps. Like I say, it's not as bad as it looks. I know it looks like a total disaster here, but there's some of my older games, and I think it's Wii. Yeah, the Wii and some Xbox games. 360 games are in there. Controllers and shit. And yeah, I guess I just got my RCs tucked in there right now. And some other goodies. Just like I said, stuff is just kind of being shifted right now because of the change in the furniture. Minute. I don't know if you'll see any, if I can find any. They're in there, though. There's the tank. It's got to move. So yeah, this is our main room. This is kind of, you'll be seeing me stream a lot of kinds of weird shit from here. Just gaming mostly is where I'll be streaming from. There's our TV and all our shit. There's my speakers. That's what I look at most of the day. Well, not most of the day, but you know what I'm getting at. Like I said, making videos is weird, especially the way I'm doing it. I don't give a shit about editing this fucking garbage. Well, garbage, calling my own content garbage. There's the back door. It used to be my son's room. It's now my daughter's room. I won't show that to you because it's a total disaster right now. But back here, this is the room that was is our sewing / craft room. But I've been helping out a few people over the last few years with a place to stay, friends and family and whatnot. So there's a machine there. I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably decommission that. That's the TV out of my trailer. But yeah, this is our craft we got. Again, it looks worse than it is. I know it looks like a total disaster, but it's just stuff has been moved. But it's all organized. It's all tucked away proper. And this is what, this used to be in that other room there. So I had this moved. That's why all that stuff is disorganized. But I need to move this because I got another couch coming down and my laundry. Nothing really exciting here to see other than all my old retired suits, semi-retired suits hiding in my wardrobe. Yeah, that, and I guess it's kind of how I roll at the moment. I'll button everything up eventually. It's all hooked up. It kind of works. Well, it works. But so there's that. Yeah, but yeah, I got it. There's a love seat there, but this has got to move because I'm going to put a longer couch here and stuff because we're getting new stuff upstairs. I'll just let you. Yes, you're a pain. Look at you. Yeah, that's the couch. As you can see, I'm working on stuff up here, but we just kind of got the room. So I got a big sectional coming that's going to cover all my space here, and a new coffee table and end tables and stuff. So it's where we eat. It's where I cook. I've been working on this. This has been my main project over the last year. I kind of slowed down a little bit because we were waiting, trying to figure some stuff out. Looks like I'm undone there, but I got to put that little fridge in and stuff, and I still got to build. I got cabinets to go in on the top all across this, and this freaking thing will come down hopefully sooner than later. I just haven't been up in the attic there. I need to get up there to actually fix. You can see the way things are done right now, half-assedly, but just wires hanging. Cut the wires. But that's I got to get up there. It's just been really cold and stuff. So I had this left open. Got one of these little guys here. It's got USB ports. But I left this open because I got some network cable that goes, and there's actually a repeater or Wi-Fi. One of my Wi-Fi's there. And then I actually got another one in back there. You can see there's the Cat 5. But I have this still off because I have to run it up to the ceiling. So I want to run it next to this, and I actually want to network my fire alarm and stuff. No sense in showing you my rooms. So yeah. But like I say, I feel like I'm almost there. Life gets in the way, but I enjoy life a lot. This is another project. When it gets a little nicer here, I actually am going to be running all PEX, all new. I'm going to tear out all this frickin' copper and run all PEX. I have the lines, I have the fittings, I have everything. It's all here, just a matter of putting it together. Like, I think this is the whole bag of everything, right? Oh, this shit. So yeah, that's kind of the house at the moment. Back door here, or basement door. You don't need to see where my cat shit. Nobody cares about that. This is the other thing that I kind of spent the tail end of last year finishing in, is this thing here, my basement entrance. I got a nice little covered thing in. That's my deck that I've now used. It's got storage in there. Mostly all the kids' shit and outdoor shit. We got lots of winter in Canada, It's one of those things that happens. I still got some electrical to finish tying in there. But it's nice. There's this. This is actually covered, and it's pretty heavy duty. Whoa! So look at this. Look at this ice. I still got to put my eaves up there and get that in. Get that all done. I left that open because I want to put a slider in there and stuff like that. I'll have this show this door for Damon because he was complaining that people had them and why do they have them. And here I have a spare one that doesn't mount to anything. It was on my garage right here. So, what do you think of that, bud? I had a screen door on my garage. This was a shed I was building before I ended up getting a little, getting this. I should just turn around. It's a trailer full of my car parts, but that's what I was building first. To kind of do that, and then this came along for free, so it was like, well, just drag that in, and now this, when it's a little nicer, I'm just going to tear it apart, I think. There's no need to keep it. This is usually where my firewood it was, but it's now moved over there. There's two cars hiding under the tarp. We've got a silver AW here and a black SW there. It'll come out from under the tarps soon enough. I got coils coming for this guy. New ignition coils, because I think that's my only thing. I got a weird misfire. That's why I didn't get around to driving it, even though I thought I had it done. But here's the trailer. I kind of threw a bunch of stuff in here. It was walkable easily through here, but I had to throw a bunch of stuff from the garage in here because we were wrapping Christmas presents in the garage. But as you can see, I got a fair amount of stuff to go on my cars, and, you know, you stockpile it over the years. It just adds up, and you're like, oh, I'm going to use that, I'm going to use that. Oh, I know what I can do with that. But it's okay. Got my rims, I like them. And I got some MR2 rims there, and these are my original rims for my Tercel. Kid's got a little snow fort built here. Dug through some pile of snow that we got. My table saw is hiding there. My material stuff, and here's the sweet spot going into the car hole. Again, it looks like a mess, but it's not really. It's less worse than you think it is, or I think it is even. Got some exhaust stuff there from my Tercel, but toolbox. Is there light? Yeah, there's a light. It just doesn't work very well. So the big thing today is I was hoping to be able to stream is getting my bearings. I got new bearings for my Tercel. I wanted to get them packed and the races installed. I've got the hubs here, but I got the old races pounded out here, and these have been machined. Really nice. I do know I have found a set of these that are actually Brembo, believe it or not. I gotta order up, and because these ones I won't get them spun again. They're right at their limit. And the other thing was that was important on this Tercel is the carburetor. There's a couple that are apart here, but I really needed the auxiliary AAP auxiliary pump diaphragm. This one's all cracked. This one's brittle. And that one's just destroyed. So I had to order a whole kit, like a whole full kit, carburetor kit for that one piece. It's in there somewhere. I won't try and jingle it around. But it sucks because I already had two-hand. Pretty much already had a kit here from the last time I rebuilt the carburetor, which is now in the car, minus the AAP, which is right there, right? It goes there, and then there's a little cover, and there's a vacuum, and blah, blah, blah. But I've got everything kind of rigged here, just blocked off, which isn't really the best way to do it, but I'm going to have to redo. I'm going to check my diagrams and stuff and get that sorted out. But this engine, doing pretty good for me, to be honest. It's only got like 80,000 clicks on it. I've got a weird fluctuation in the timing, and I'm not sure what it is. I might have to get in there and replace the cam or the crankshaft gear. And like the keyway, I think there might be a little bit of play in there. Either that or there's something in there. But I have a whole new set of ignition wires. And that's actually a brand new cap. But I have a new rotor coming. They're not coming here. I have a new rotor to put on and a new set of wires and all new plugs. So I'm going to try that first. Like I said, I just can't get the timing to like stay. Like I got my everything. It's one of those things. But it might have something. Also had something to do with this. I had to really fart around to get this to run with that AAP thing or that auxiliary pump not functioning. Like it was just passing gas through, so it was flooding the engine. It was running real rich. But anyway, hopefully I have that sorted. I'll get that done today. That'll be like I said. That's really what I wanted to stream to you guys. But it's kind of boring anyway, so whatever. You can't see in the dark here. I have a light usually, but this is the side, so I've got everything. I'll stop blocking light. The little light that's here. Got everything off and cleaned up. I do have new ones of these, but I think I'm going to hold off because I'm going to be replacing the shocks and a few other things. So it's just the bearings in the hubs that are going to go in here. There's new... I don't even think I need new. These are pretty good. So I'm just going to replace a lot of the old stuff, even though I do have a full set of new parts here. Yeah, there's the ignition wire and stuff, like I said. Because I got a I got lots of stuff to put in cars. Just got to get around to it. There's a whole shelf of stuff there. Again, it looks like more of a disaster than it really is. I do have stuff fairly organized. I got this little guy with my stuff on there, and then we spin it around. Boom. Grinding, cutting. You know. Turn around here. Boom. There's my saw. Boom. There's my other saws. This is actually my saw. I saw a table here that wheel slides right over top of this too. So it works really, really well. There's the wife's bike. So these are the last, this is kind of interior stuff that needs to go in the Tercel. Mostly the heater stuff. And then I'm eventually going to get around to doing the exhaust. That'll probably be something we'll get close to the tail end of the summer. We'll be doing more on that. Again, my eldest moved out. I've got some of his stuff here, and then this is summer stuff, like my pressure washer. This is all summer stuff. And there's electrical cables that I had hauled out of the house there when I was rewiring stuff. I bought this Colt, and I bought this. I don't know, maybe YouTube will kick me off for showing guns. Who knows? They're not real guns, though. Picked this kit up here from, what is it? Crappy Tire. It was a pretty cool little airsoft thing. Only $50. So I'm stoked about that. Get to check that out this summer. Along with some of my other stuff up there. Hail to the king, baby. I got a new bow and arrow. It's a kid's one, but I want to get my kids into that and some other gun stuff. This is the 4A for the most part that I'll be putting together. I got the head there, of course. This will be the crank that's going in. This is a crank that's going in the Turbo 4A that I'll be building probably next year, year after. And just odds and ends. This is actually the block. This is the block that will be taking that 4A, and we'll be trying to build a fairly fancy ITB engine with quad throttles. I'm going to try and hit that 10K RPM. So we'll see what happens. I do have all the parts minus the ECU standalone, which is going to be my major purchase this year, but I don't know which car I'm going to put it on. Is it going to go on the 4A or is it going to go on the 3S? But yeah, the only other thing I have left, I guess, this is the stuff that came there the other day. These are actually for my father-in-law, but the rest is for Mrs. Deft. Got a full set of shocks for hers and a coolant cap, and she needed a new AC condenser here. The air conditioning doesn't work, which sucks in the summer dragging kids around in the SUV. This is my setup here for a computer out in the garage. It's not, I don't know. What's in this is an i5 5640 or 46 something. And I did a CPU bench or CPU score, whatever the website is that rates CPUs, and compared it to an i7 790, which I do also have. And they pretty much came out equivalent, other than this one used less power. But the big thing is there's no fucking hyperthreading. So, I don't know. I'm going to maybe try the other one and see. I got some weird issues with my network. Like I said, I was trying to get that GoPro going on Wi-Fi, which it does work, but it doesn't. Because I want to just be able to access it on any computer, kind of like it as an IP cam. But it looks like I'm going to have some sort of Apple device running the app, controlling the freaking thing, and then screen sharing that out, which is just, extra steps, extra nonsense. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this car out on the road, hopefully by the end of the day. Kind of been farting around a little bit more than I should, trying to get a video made and hesitating about it because it's just one of those things. Do ya? Don't ya? And it's nerve-wracking, putting yourself out there. So here I am putting myself out there, or at least my cars and my shit out there. But this car, I was willing to get rid of it, but Mrs. Deft is like, no, we must keep it. So here we are keeping it, putting all the love into it. I don't know if last time I had a video of it I got an MR2 AW11 seat put in there, and it pretty much bolted right in, other than this bolt here is off. It's actually this way, like an inch. further than it should be or something like that. But it was just this one bolt. All the three others just like zing, 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 matched, which was great. So, but other than that, I don't think I'm going to do an awful lot with the interior of the car right away. I'll probably change these door cards because I have them. I'm not going to worry about the carpet, even though I do have all new carpet, all black carpet. I do have a split seat to change here, so the seats will actually fold down and I can put stuff through the trunk. I used to own a hatchback version of this, so that's why I took... I kept a bunch of the parts. I was hoping to get another hatchback, but didn't. And you see, that's 78,000 kilometers. Not very many miles on this, and it shows. Like every part of this car, like it sat outside a barn or in a barn, like for like 20 years, I'm sure. Like there is stuff here. I had to take some of this, and I don't know if, like I think I said before, I don't know if that's an actual factory sunroof or somebody put it in after, and that's why there's some weird Bondo, and I got some weird cracking, which I've taken just some translucent silicone just to stop it spreading. But no, this car's really good on gas, going to be lots of fun. I'll talk about some of the upgrades, but because this engine is, like that, I'm not really eager to swap the engine out, but I do have a high performance carburetor. I do have the header, lift it up here, have a look at it. Like I said, it's a header. We're talking a single cam, but it is a 4.1 header, and then it's a 2.5 inch exhaust, and I'm going to run 2.5 inch through the whole thing, just to this, which is huge. But that's 2.5 inch as well, as you can see. It's perfectly sized. Which you think might be overkill, but we'll see, because there is plan to switch this to a 4A. So at that point, I'm going to be glad that I have the bigger, fatter exhaust. And I guess last but not least is this guy out here, which I just noticed this morning. The trailer is tipped up. This is the A-dub that has been stripped to nothing, pretty much. Does need lots of love, but it only has 120,000 kilometers or 108,000 kilometers on it, so there actually isn't a lot of damage to the body. There isn't a lot of wear and tear on it. But it was kind of another one of these vehicles. I keep finding these vehicles that have been parked for a long time, and they sit and the grass grows and they kind of rust out and they get kicked and stuff's thrown on them, or people try and hook stuff just to move them out of the way because they don't start, and so they get beat up a little bit that way. But this is going to be complete tear down. We're going to go through, we're going to get all this stuff here, we're going to hard weld all of these, going to make it all solid. Same thing here, we're going to hard weld everything. This will be a complete restore on this guy. So that'll hopefully that'll start this summer, but I want to make sure I get this guy going for perpetuity, because it really, I've replaced so much stuff. Well, not so much stuff, but just because I had the other stuff, I've had slightly better versions, or because mine was the SR5, I've had to replace the standard version with the SR5 version, which gives you, that much more, but it's, still worth it. So yeah, I guess that's where we're at. It's getting to be a long video. Holy 24 minutes. And I'm just going to raw post this up. I'm sure my phone is going to take forever to dig it up or render it and stuff. But yeah, I don't know what else to add. I guess I'll take you in this way. Oh, fucking recycling bullshit. But yeah, you can see I still got to hang a thing here to get this cut. I actually have to cut this. I got the rail up. I just have to cut this and put the things on, and then this will be an easy sliding door. But that's this side of the deck. So yeah, I've kind of been up to a lot. I know some of you have seen some of this stuff. The rest of you really don't. It's all new to you, so you'll just be like, meh. My barbecue, my camp stove. My kids love this little cubby hole thing that I made for them. In the summer, they just sit here with their blankets and read their books or play their Game Boys or whatever. Which I guess is better than them sitting inside and playing their Game Boys. But alright, so, yeah. Thanks for watching. I guess do that subscribe and notify thing, otherwise you won't know if and when I put anything out again. Maybe I should do this so you can at least see me face for a little bit. Oh, in the dark. How does this work? Can I do that? There we go. Okay. So yeah. Well, hard to end a video, but hopefully I'll get better at it and it won't be so weird. But I don't even have myself in the camera. So yeah, I'm gonna figure a way to be better at this. I really do prefer just a live stream because I'm just an off the cuff kind of guy. I just want to put a camera on my head, maybe have a few cameras around, just blah 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 blah. Have something so I can read the chat. You guys can talk to me. It'll be all great. Again, I'm doing that. So anyway, before it goes too much longer and I disappear, have a wonderful day. And I'll let you guys know, probably through Twitter, what the shit's going on. But I may have jumped the gun a little bit on these live streams. I still feel like maybe I'm about 2 months behind, but we'll see what happens when my furniture gets here, because that's really where I'm at, especially for sitting down and gaming. I can probably do that kind of stuff anyway and just bullshit, but I need my chair. I want my chair. I'm not doing it until I get my chair. So until I get my chair, you guys have a great time, and we'll see you around.